I think I actually have this manual still somewhere.
I'm assuming not within easy grabbing.
No.
I've never played the first version of Pokemon. Tim, tell me the story of Pokemon.
Well, the story of Pokemon is going to be about the first 15 minutes of gameplay. You are an 11-year-old boy living in Pallet Town with your mother. Your rival lives next door to you. You and your rival used to play nicely together when you were little, but lately he has become mean. He sees you as his rival because you are the same age and height. When you hear that Professor Oak is a Pokemon expert, you get excited because you are a curious boy. You walk outside of Pallet Town and search for Pokemon, and you hear a voice. Hey, don't go into the grass! It's Professor Oak. There are wild Pokemon living in there, he says. They can be very dangerous. So I'm going to give you one. Professor Oak takes you back to his lab where your rival is waiting. Professor Oak invited him because he is Professor Oak's grandson. Professor Oak instructs you, there are 3 Pokemon here, so choose the one you like. Now that you have a Pokemon, the rest is up to you. Ah, yes. Are you sure you haven't played this game before? Because you're playing it, right?
Well, I figured if I get to name both characters, I can be Beavis, and he can be Butthead. I have played one Pokemon game. It was okay.
Which one was it?
Sapphire.
Okay, that's not a bad one.
Presumably. Oh, do I have to go out into the grass first?
Yep. He's not allowed to give you your own monster until you've put yourself in mortal peril from other monsters.
Didn't he just leave my house?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Alright, it's absolutely canon that he's boinking my mom. Oh cool, now the game's on rails and I can't even control it.
Oh, you think this is good? Wait till you get to Viridian.
Ugh. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! When he was young, he had lots of them, but now he has only 3 left. What happened to all the others?
He gave them to other
Did he
preteens.
kill them all? Alright. Charmander is the cool choice. Squirtle is kind of the cute choice. And then if I remember correctly, Bulbasaur is the correct choice. Right?
It varies by game. None of them are bad in the first one.
Isn't Bulbasaur, though, like, one of the only good grass type?
In this game, a lot of Pokemon have their It's definitely one of the better grass types. But you do also get other grass types pretty early on, whereas fire types will take a while.
It's okay, I'll get good at fighting against fire types, because Mr. Butthead here.
Yeah, Charmander is the attack choice, Squirtle is the defense choice, and Bulbasaur is the status-inflicting choice.
Which is great, because that is not how I play at all.
Most of what grass types are good for in this game is just making the enemy's life a living hell with status conditions. Aside from that, they have Absorb, which is terrible in this game, and Vine Whip, and that's about it as far as their offensive is concerned.
Might need to be focusing on Growl a little bit more. Alright, neither of us is going to be able to do anything! Alright, I can probably start attacking. No! Crap! Well, I lose.
Yeah, crits aren't affected by negative status conditions, if memory serves, in this game. Also, if memory serves in this game, if you lose the rival battle, you restart the game. It wasn't until much later in the series that they made it into an optional win type thing.
Optional win? Oh, so like, you want to win, but you don't have to.
Yeah. For the first few games, I know for the first one, probably for the second one, and maybe for the third one, Ruby and Sapphire as well. If you didn't beat your rival, then you go back to the beginning of the game, which is only like 2 or 3 minutes earlier, but still.
Yeah. I don't remember what the second gen games are.
That would be Gold and Silver and Crystal.
Turn around! Fuck. Oh, no, it's just the grass.
Yeah, I don't think he's a trainer. Trainers in this game don't move around. If you see them walk, they're not going to attack you.
Gotcha.
They do rotate sometimes, so if you see someone just looking around, that might be a trainer.
I win! I beat the Rattata! I'm pretty sure I don't have any, Pokeballs at this point.
Nope. You get those in Viridian City.
Yep, gotta go to the next place over.
Mm-hmm. And then you get another on-rails tutorial.
Where I have to catch the first thing that I find.
Well, he catches the first thing that he finds, and then he gives you Pokeballs after he's shown you how he does.
Ah.
Except he doesn't, because he just throws a Pokeball at the first thing he sees and catches it, and then tells you as kind of an afterthought, oh, but by the way, most Pokemon you actually have to weaken first.
Leech Seed! Leech Seed.
Okay, Leech Seed is very powerful in this game. Do you know what that does?
It steals some of their health?
Every turn, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will cancel if you swap out the Pokemon that sent it out. But if the enemy faints and they send out a new Pokemon, I think it still applies.
Ah. The Cable Club.
So it does give Bulbasaur really good sustain.
Ah, they've got the PC system.
Yep.
Accessed someone's PC.
Yep, because you don't know who made these things yet.
Ah.
I don't think we're going to get this far in the game. At some point,
No.
you're wandering around north of Cerulean City, and you find this Nidoran running around, and it says, "Hi, my name is Bill. I turned myself into a Pokemon. Can you help me?" And you find out that this is the guy who made the PC system.
Ah. Are there fossil Pokemon in this game?
Yes, but not until much, much later.
Time for the rails. Gotta walk back.
Okay, so looking at the map, if memory serves, you basically don't get fossil Pokemon until just before the end of the game.
Ah.
Like, the
He
place where you can
dodged!
revive fossils is Cinnabar Island, and that is badge 7 out of 8 before you go to the Elite Four.
Ah. Yeah. I mean, in my experience, the fossil Pokemon weren't actually that great.
The fossils in Sapphire weren't terrific. In this game, one of them isn't terrific. One of them is actually pretty good, and one just looks cool.
Ah, there's 3.
Yep. Ammonite, Kabuto, and Aerodactyl.
Is Aerodactyl the one that looks cool?
Yep. Kabutops is the good one.
Custom Pokeball I ordered. Pokédex. I didn't get even close. I was maybe like 2/3 in Sapphire. Do you have a full Pokédex?
Me personally?
Yes.
I've been working on it for a while, but no.
What are you missing? Or what games are you missing from?
I have all of the games, I just haven't put in the time to gather them all in one place where they'll be registered under a single Pokédex.
Okay.
At some point or another, I would estimate I've caught probably 90% of all Pokemon, they're just not in the same system.
Gotcha. Still can't do anything. Bullshit.
Yep. That happens.
Can I seed with multiple leech seeds and just get more HP each time?
No, you can't.
But why not? Because I should be able to.
You can't stack status conditions in any Pokemon game. You can only be affected by one at a time.
Blech.
which is really good because if you're poisoned and paralyzed and frozen and asleep, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's some fun trivia about this game? Dragons. Dragons are made out to be one of the most terrifying types in this game, and they don't actually have any attacks of their own type, so they never get matching type bonuses and are actually weaker than they're supposed to be.
That's lame. Do they fix that in yellow?
No, Yellow has all the same underlying mechanics as Red and Blue. It just has a different story.
Yeah, because it's the same game.
Yeah, it's basically the same game. They did fix that in Gold and Silver.
They made it so yellow isn't the same game?
They made it so that Dragon has its own attacks. There's only one Dragon-type attack in this game, and that is Twister, which always deals 40 damage no matter what.
Ah. That's quite useless.
It's better earlier in the game when Pokemon only have 50 or 60 HP. But after that, yes, it's quite useless.
What the heck is up with this map? I'm pressing down. All I'm pressing is down.
So the route you're actually seeing now is the route you'll take throughout the game.
Yeah?
Yes, it does go all over the place. So this is basically the order in which you care about locations. It's kind of a hint about where to go next when you get lost around that cross area in the upper right.
So, start at Pallet Town, then go Route 1, Viridian City, Route 2, Viridian Forest, then Diglett's Cave, then Pewter City, over to Cerulean City, Sea Cottage, south. You just skip through whatever that central town is.
Yep, there's a bike path that goes directly under it. That central town is currently under control of Team Rocket, so you can't go inside until much later in the game.
Oh.
Celadon City is where all the gambling is.
Ah! Oh look, it's the gym.
Yep, that is the final gym of the game.
No, it's the first gym of the game. Shit. Gotta go around. If it was the final gym, I'd be at the end of the game. It is the first gym I've seen. Fuck you.
And the last one you'll go inside.
Alright, so where's the stupid thing where they teach me bullshit? Because that hasn't happened yet.
Talk to the old man you just walked past.
Do I have to?
If you want Pokeballs, yes.
But technically you could beat the game with just this.
Technically, yes. I wouldn't advise it.
I hate games like this. Here, let me hold your hand all the way through.
I could have sworn he gave you Pokeballs.
Nope. And I had already bought some, so I could probably have done it without him.
I guess in future games it's when it railroads you into that. but that old man is in basically every second city in the Pokemon franchise.
Bastard. Hello, small girl. No, I don't have a Rattata. Be careful, it's a natural maze. Oh look, it's the first section of every game. Here. Oh, he didn't fight me. He will. Dick. Hey, you're wearing a shirt? Let's look at it! That's basically... Wow, look! Some feature about you! Let's compare!
But does he like shorts?
I don't know. I should have healed my character first.
Yes, yes you should. By the way, when you get knocked out in this game, you lose money.
Oh, awesome. Oh, fuck me. Am I poisoned? No, I'm not. Good.
By the way, you can find Pikachu in here if you want to.
Oh. Isn't Pikachu, like, the starting Pokemon in Yellow? Like, you don't get a choice to just Pikachu?
Correct.
Don't you also play as Ash?
Yep.
What do you feel about Pokemon Yellow compared to Red and Blue?
Honestly, I prefer it, but that's mainly because it was my first Pokemon game.
Ah.
It definitely had much better art.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen the difference in art between Red, Blue, and Yellow. And the art in these games is not great.
Yeah, it needed some work. The Pokemon formula was being revised even after Red and Blue were first put out, and even after Yellow. The first two Pokemon generations, Red, Blue, Yellow, and Gold, Silver, Crystal, were actually originally intended to be a single game, which is why some of the legendaries from Gold and Silver ended up in the TV show early on.
Ah. If I keep fighting weak-ass people like this, I won't have to go back to heal. Well, if they critical me, that's another story.
Yeah, the Pokemon you'll find in here are Caterpie, very common, Metapod, pretty common, Weedle and Kakuna, pretty rare, and Pikachu, about as rare as Weedle and Kakuna.
Okay. The TV show hadn't happened yet, had it?
Check.
If I remember correctly, it was game, TV show, cards.
It was Cards TV show game.
Cards, TV show, game. Okay. Surprising how shitty they made the sprites then. Because the cards don't look too trash.
Some of the first run did. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of Chonkachu.
Yeah, fine. Well, I mean... But Chonkachu is in this game.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Okay. Shoot us the picture and then we'll do our ratings.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah, let me go look at that. He's a fat boy. So that's old versus modern.
No, those are both old. Yeah, both of these cards are copyright 96.
The bottom one's not too bad. It's not too bad on the bottom one.
It's not too bad, but this is just the most recognizable example because Pikachu is one of the most recognizable Pokemon.
Yeah.
Also, the bottom one doesn't quite count because that's a limited edition card from the first movie.
Ah.
Let me see what else I can find here. Okay, you know what Mankey is supposed to look like?
Not really.
Okay, not this.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
This is all original artwork from the cards.
That's a mistake. Alright, Tim, what would you rate Pokemon Blue?
Honestly, I've been wrestling with that question for years, because this game is iconic and it's part of my childhood, but objectively, there are problems with it.
Yeah.
I would give it 6 out of 8 badges.
Okay. Now, I have to rate this with the knowledge that I haven't gotten to the good parts. Presumably. Because as
Rock,
is...
paper, scissors does get more complex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the point we're at, it's not rock, paper, scissors, it's just... Press A.
It's just a slugging match.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not really rock, paper, scissors outside of gyms. And
it is later in the
PvP.
game. You know, later in the game, trainer Pokemon get stronger, and one problem with this game is it's very much an early 90s JRPG, which means there is a lot of grinding if you want to keep up.
Yeah.
Also, there's an item limit. You can only hold 20 items at a time, including key items.
Ah, nice. Great.
And you find items everywhere.
Yeah. Is that item stacks, or do items not stack?
That is item stacks.
Okay.
So, a stack of 99 Pokeballs counts as one item.
Okay.
But a Pokeball, and a Great Ball, and an Ultra Ball count as 3 items.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it 1 out of 3 starter Pokemon. I know it's harsh, but I never really was a Pokemon fan. And at the point at which we're playing, there's not a whole lot positive to say about them. Yes, they're iconic in general, but it's really not doing it for me. And then just bullshit like this happens, where the only thing that's the
best game we've played so far tonight.
That's not hard to do. I guess partly I'm treating this a little bit harsher than some others because of, I guess, how late this is. I mean, what? This came out in 96, 97?
Let me check. 95.
95. And when did Tetris come out?
This is somewhat more mechanically complex than Tetris.
Yes. It's somewhat
when
more...
When Tetris has 151 pieces, then we can make that comparison again.
Well, no, here's the thing. Tetris came out in 1989. They didn't have the understanding of how the Game Boy worked and how the cartridges worked, and they hadn't made advancements in either of those to properly allow for, you know, the ability to do something like this. That was as good as it gets.
Realistically, Pokemon Red and Blue is the reason that we got such more complex RPGs on the Game Boy. Because Pokemon Gold and Silver used the exact same game cartridge, just a lot better.
Yeah.
And it was more than twice the size.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that, like, as you progress, you learn how to actually fucking use the systems you're working with. Yeah. But, like, games later in a console's lifetime are better than games earlier in the console's lifetime. But... yeah. How close am I to the next area?
It's hard to tell without a map. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Okay, I'll be able to tell you once you get out of this battle.
Okay. That'll be very soon. Well, thanks for critical hitting on the last one, where they were gonna die anyways.
Yeah, that happens a lot. It happens almost as often when you're trying to whittle them down so you can catch them.
Yeah. There you go. That short clip was...
the end.
Okay.
Just keep heading north.
Metapods are horrible.
Oh, you think that's bad? There's a trainer in here somewhere that has a Metapod, and a Pokemon prior to that can poison your Pokemon. You can actually get stuck in a Metapod versus Metapod battle where you can't switch out, and neither of you can kill each other, and the game soft blocks.
Awesome.
There is no way out of that scenario.
Awesome. This is amazing. Very well designed. And then I heal up. Pewter City. Well, now they're gonna heal my one Pokemon. Thanks, Nurse May?
So that's a Joy.
Nurse Joy, that one.
So yeah, that is a Clefairy sitting to your left.
Uh-huh.
In Pokemon Yellow, if you talk to it, in Pokemon Yellow, it's a Jigglypuff instead. And if you talk to it, it'll sing to you, after which you walk away, and your Pikachu just sits there because it fell asleep.
Awesome.